Learn with Peppa Pig. Community helpers. Today we are going to look at different jobs that people do to help others.
Yippee!
Peppa is having fun at her playgroup today. Look, here's Madame Gazelle. Madame Gazelle is a teacher. She works at the playgroup and helps Peppa and her friends learn by teaching them lots of different things. Peppa and her friends love learning and they love Madame Gazelle. Thank you, Madame Gazelle. Is there someone you know like Madame Gazelle who teaches you lots of new things? Daddy Pig is having a barbecue, but it's on fire. Don't worry, here comes Miss Rabbit to the rescue. Miss Rabbit is a firefighter. Firefighters help to put out fires and rescue people. Miss Rabbit wears a special uniform to protect her from the fires and drives a fire engine with a very loud siren. The fire engine has a long hose which puts out the fire with water. Thank you, Miss Rabbit. Great firefighting.
Yippee!
Oh dear, Peppa is not feeling very well today, so she's staying in bed. But not to worry, Dr. Brown Bear has come to see her. A doctor helps us get better when we're not feeling very well. Sometimes they give us medicine to help make us better.
Okay.
Thank you, Dr. Brown Bear.
Yippee!
Peppa and her family are visiting the dentist. Hello, Dr. Elephant. A dentist is a type of doctor who helps us look after our teeth. Open wide. Ah. Well done, George. Thank you, Dr. Elephant. It's good to see your dentist regularly to make sure your teeth stay healthy.
Yippee!
Police Officer Panda is teaching Peppa and her friends to cross the road safely. A police officer helps to keep us safe. They wear uniforms so you can recognise them if you need to ask for help. They drive a police car with a blue flashing light on the top. Nee-naw, nee-naw. Thank you, Police Officer Panda.
Yippee!
Goodness me, what is all that noise? Oh, it's Mr. Bull. Mr. Bull and his team are digging up the road to make a new one. They are construction workers. Construction workers help make our buildings and roads. They use big diggers and rollers to help them do their work. Sometimes it can be a little bit noisy. Thank you, Mr. Bull. Now you've learned about some of the jobs people do that help others. They are all different from one another, but help in different ways. There are teachers who help others to learn about new things. There are firefighters who help to put out fires and rescue people. There are doctors who help us get better when we're not feeling well. And dentists who help us keep our teeth healthy. There are police officers who help to keep others safe. And construction workers who help to make our roads and buildings. Perhaps you've met some people who do these jobs already. Why don't you look out for them? Great work.
That's amazing!
Learn with Peppa Pig. Dressing for the weather. Today we're going to learn about the clothes we should wear outside when it's rainy, sunny, windy or snowy.
Yippee!
It's raining today, so Peppa and her friends and family are having fun, jumping in a big muddy puddle. Whee! Splash! Whoosh! Look, they are wearing their raincoats and boots so they don't get wet. Better put on your rain hats too. And put up a nice big umbrella. What a lot of rain! Shall we see that rainy day again? It's raining today, so what might Peppa and her friends wear? That's right, they might wear their boots, raincoats, and rain hats. They might also put up a nice big umbrella to help them stay dry and have lots of fun jumping in muddy puddles. Well done! It is sunny and warm today, so Peppa and her family have gone to the beach. Because it's sunny and warm, they are wearing their swimsuits, sunglasses and sun hats. Whoops! Oh dear, Mummy Pig! When it is sunny, it is very important to put on sun cream. Let's enjoy that sunny day again, shall we? It is sunny and warm today, so what might Peppa and her family wear? That's right, they might wear their swimsuits, sunglasses and sun hats, and then have a lovely day at the beach. Good job!
Yippee!
It is very windy today, so Peppa and her family have gone to the park to play in the leaves. The wind can make us feel cold, so Peppa and her family are wearing their coats, hats and scarves to help them keep nice and warm. Hold on to your hats. Whoosh! See how the leaves are flying about in the wind. There's George's hat. It's stuck at the top of a tree. Whoops! Oh dear, Mummy Pig. Shall we join Peppa and her family on that windy day again? It's windy today, so what might Peppa and her family wear? Yes, that's right. They might wear their coats, hats and scarves to help them keep warm, especially on a windy day in the park. Hold on to your hats. It's snowing today, so Peppa and her family are making a snowman. Whoopsie! Because it's snowing, they are wearing their hats, gloves and scarves. Snow is very cold, so they need to stay nice and warm. Brrr! Let's see that snowy day again, shall we? It is snowing today, so what might Peppa and her family wear? Yes, well done. They might wear their hats, gloves and scarves, then make a snowman. Great job. Do you think you can remember what Peppa and her friends wear in different types of weather? Shall we have a go? Peppa and her family are at the beach. They are wearing their swimsuits, sun hats and sunglasses. What type of weather do you think it is outside? That's right, it is sunny and warm. Peppa and her family are making a snowman. They are wearing their hats, scarves and gloves. What type of weather do you think it is outside? Of course, it's snowy. Peppa and her friends are jumping in a big muddy puddle. They are wearing their raincoats, rain hats and boots. What type of weather do you think it is outside? That's right, it is rainy. Peppa and her family are at the park. They are wearing their coats, hats and scarves. But George has lost his hat. What type of weather do you think it is outside? Yes, it's windy. Great work. You've just learned about what you might wear on a rainy, sunny, windy or snowy day.
That's amazing!
Learn with Peppa Pig. Keeping clean. Today we're going to learn about all the fun ways we can keep ourselves clean. Are you ready?
Yippee!
Good morning, Peppa. Good morning, George. Peppa and George are brushing their teeth.
Brush, brush, brush your teeth, brush them all about. Brush them squeaky clean, then rinse and spit it out. Brush in little circles for 2 minutes a day. Then we brush, brush, brush at night to clean them once again.
Hooray! It's important to brush our teeth twice a day. Once in the morning and once at night before we go to bed. You get your toothbrush, put some toothpaste on it and brush your teeth up and down and round and round. Gently though, not too hard. Why do you think it's important to brush our teeth? It keeps them strong and healthy, and it keeps your breath nice and fresh. If we don't look after our teeth, they can become very sore. What a lovely, healthy smile, George. What else should we do to keep ourselves clean?
Now we must wash our hands to keep the germs away. Wash, wash, wash again every single day.
Peppa, George and Rebecca Rabbit are at the petting farm. They're washing their hands before they touch the animals. First, they put some soap on their hands and then some water. Then they rub them together to get them nice and clean. Rub-a-dub-dub, scrub, scrub, scrub. What good hand washing, everyone. Why do you think we should wash our hands? Well, we wash our hands to stop spreading germs, as germs can make us unwell. And when should we wash our hands? After touching an animal or pet. Before and after eating or making food. If you're poorly or have a cough or cold. After you've been to the toilet. Or if you've changed a dirty nappy. We should wash our hands lots of times throughout the day. But that's not the only thing we should wash.
It's time for a bath and to go scrub, dub, dub, filling up the water in the big bathtub. Add the soap and the water to get nice and clean, making the biggest bubbles you have ever seen.
Peppa and Susie have got very messy, so they're having a bath to get nice and clean. Having a bath is lots of fun, especially when there are lots of bubbles. Splish, splash, splosh. Do you like to have a bath? Having a bath helps us stay clean and smelling fresh. It also helps us to not get ill by washing off all the dirt and germs. It can also be really, really fun. Well done. You've just learned all about why it's important to brush your teeth, wash your hands and have a bath. And now you know how to stay squeaky clean.
That's amazing!
Learn with Peppa Pig. Getting active. Today we're going to be moving our bodies and getting active. I hope you're ready. Let's go!
Yippee!
Peppa and her friends are taking baby Alexander for a walk. Peppa is teaching him how to clap. That's it, baby Alexander. Both hands together now. Clap, clap, clap. Can you clap your hands? Why don't you have a go? That's it. Clap, clap, clap. Good work. You're very good at clapping your hands together. Shall we do another movement?
Yippee!
Oh, look, Grampy Rabbit is teaching an exercise class today. Pedro Pony is having lots of fun stomping his feet. Right, left, stomp, stomp, stomp. Can you stomp your feet like Pedro Pony? Why don't you have a go? Up, down, stomp, stomp, stomp. Well done. Great stomping.
Yippee!
Peppa and her friends are showing baby Alexander how they like to spin around. Whee! Whee! Nice spinning, George. Whoops, never mind. Why don't you have a go at spinning around? Careful now, don't get too dizzy. Well done. It's a lot of fun spinning around, isn't it?
Yippee!
On your marks, get set, go! Peppa and her friends are having a hopping race. Can you see how they are hopping on one foot? Oops, it's quite hard, isn't it? Would you like a go? Hop, hop, hop. Well done. Now have a go on the other leg. Hop, hop, hop. Nice work. Great hopping.
Yippee!
What do you think Peppa and her friends are doing here? Would you like a clue? It's something Peppa loves to do in a muddy puddle. That's right. Peppa is jumping with all her friends. Shall we see some of your jumping? Off you go. Jump, 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 jump up in the air. Fantastic. What brilliant jumping.
Yippee!
Well done. You've been very active today and learned lots of different movements. Which is your favourite one? Is it clapping your hands? Stomping your feet? Spinning around? Hopping on one foot? Or jumping up and down? Or perhaps you like doing all of them. Shall we play one more time? Ready? And clap your hands. Stomp your feet. Spin around. Hop on one foot. And jump up and down. Well done. You did it.
That's amazing!
Learn with Peppa Pig. Living things. Today we are going to learn all about living things. Do you know what a living thing is? Shall we find out?
Yippee!
Let's go! Madame Gazelle is on holiday, so Peppa and her family are looking after her pet guinea pigs, Ginger and Brian. Peppa and her family need to brush them and make sure they don't get lonely. But most importantly, they need to make sure they have enough food and water. That's because they are living things. Living things are alive, like you and me. There are lots of different types of living things, not just guinea pigs. Chicks are living things. A strawberry plant is a living thing. Goldie the goldfish is also a living thing. They're all different, but they all do several things the same that make them living things. Shall we find out what those things are? Peppa and her family are eating their dinner. Living things need to eat. Look at these chickens eating their corn. They are living things too. And what about this rock? Does it need to eat? No, it doesn't. So, a rock is not a living thing.
I have an idea.
Peppa and Emily Elephant are learning to snorkel. They are practicing taking long, deep breaths. In and out. In and out. Living things need to breathe. Goldie the goldfish also breathes, but she breathes underwater. Isn't that clever? And what about this bus? It moves and makes a noise with its engine, but it doesn't breathe, so it's not a living thing. Shall we see what else living things do? Daddy Pig is trying to feed Baby Alexander. Baby Alexander is very small at the moment, but he'll get bigger like Peppa and George. Then he'll grow even bigger like Mummy and Daddy Pig. That's because living things grow. Look at Grandpa Pig's apple trees. They are living things too. The tree starts off small and then it grows into a bigger tree with apples. Shall we look at something that doesn't grow? How about Peppa's house? Do you think it grows? No, Peppa's house doesn't grow, so it's not a living thing.
Yippee!
Good work. Mr. Rabbit is driving Mummy Rabbit to the hospital because she is having a baby. And here they are, 2 little baby rabbits. Oh, how sweet. Shall we look at some more babies? Here are some chickens. Look, they've laid their eggs. Ooh, what's that? A little chick. The mummy chick laid an egg and out popped the baby chick. George is having a chocolate cake for his birthday party. Yum, yum. Do you think the cake is a living thing? No, George's birthday cake doesn't have baby chocolate cakes, so it's not a living thing.
Yippee!
Look, Madame Gazelle is hosting a game. Shall we play our own game? In this game, we'll spot the living thing.
Yippee!
Ready? Let's go. Living things eat. Which of these 2 things eat? The chickens or the rock? That's right. The chickens eat and the rock doesn't. The chickens are the living things. Living things need to breathe. Which one of these 2 things breathes? Is it the yellow bus or Emily Elephant? Well done. It is Emily Elephant. Emily Elephant is the living thing. Living things grow. Which of these 2 things grow? Grandpa Pig's apple tree or Peppa's house? Yes, of course, it's Grandpa Pig's apple tree. The apple tree is the living thing. And finally, living things have babies. Which of these 2 things have babies? Is it George's birthday cake or Mummy Rabbit? Great work! It is Mummy Rabbit. Mummy Rabbit is the living thing. You've just learned about living things and what they do. Well done.
That's amazing!
Learn with Peppa Pig. Your body. Today we're going to learn about different parts of our body and what we might use them for.
Yippee!
Daddy Pig is running a race. On your marks, get set, go! What body part is Daddy Pig using to run? That's right, his legs. What else might we use our legs for? We might use them to ride a bike, play football, and of course, we might use our legs to jump in a muddy puddle. Can you use your legs to jump up and down? Well done, great jumping. There are lots of fun things we can do with our legs. Peppa and her friends are playing on the slide today. Candy Cat is a little nervous. Whee! Well done, Candy Cat. Ah, what a lovely hug, Peppa. What body parts is Peppa using to hug with? Yes, that's right. She's using her arms. Can you raise your arms up high in the air? Well done. Peppa and her family are waiting to go on a ride. Oh dear, what's that smell? It's baby Alexander's nappy. What body part is Daddy Pig using to smell with? That's right, his nose. What else might we need our noses for? Shall we see? Oh dear, poor George has caught a cold. What's that he's sneezing with? Yes, his nose. We also use our nose to sneeze. Achoo!
Yippee!
George is eating all his greens today. Well done, George. What body part is George using to eat with? That's right, his mouth. We use our mouths to eat. What else might we use our mouths for? We might tell a story, laugh, or even sing a song.
We're going to the duck pond, big wiggle whack. We're going to see the duck.
Why don't you join in with Peppa?
Quack.
We're going to the duck pond, wiggle, wiggle, whack. We're going to see the ducks go quack, quack, quack.
Fantastic! You're using your mouth to sing. Daddy Pig is reading Peppa and George a bedtime story. What parts of her body is Peppa using to listen with? That's right, her ears. We use our ears to listen and hear. We might use our ears to hear lots of different sounds, such as baby Alexander crying, or a very loud firework. What can you use your ears to hear now? Is it noisy or very quiet? Good work. Oh, look, Madame Gazelle is hosting a game. Would you like to play a game? Ready? What body part is George using to eat his greens? That's right, his mouth. What body part is Peppa using to hug Candy Cat with? Yes, her arms. Well done. What body part is Daddy Pig using to run the race with? Yes, it's his legs. And what body parts is Peppa using to listen to Daddy Pig's bedtime story? Correct, her ears. And finally, what body part is Daddy Pig using to smell? Yes, that's right, his nose. Well done, you did it. You've just learned all about different parts of the body and what we might use them for.